Hey guys, what's up? We're back with some more WarFrame action, and today we're going to be talking about another weapon. It is the Lenz. Now, I think I've talked about the Lenz before, one of my favorite weapons in the game just because of what it does and how powerful it is. But I recently got something that made it even more powerful, so let's have a look at how it works out. There we go. That was easy. Now obviously I'm using the Lenz in conjunction with my mag, and the mag abilities that will heavily reduce armor, so that's helpful of course. But let's have a look at what we are talking about today. We are talking about a Riven mod called Lenz Visi Acriton. Plus 106.5% critical damage, plus 151% damage, plus 39.3% damage to corpus, and minus 30.6% reload speed. So obviously that minus 30.6% reload speed, it does actually make a difference in how snappy your weapon is, for a bow at least, but it ultimately doesn't mean anything because it's only 30.6% reload speed. We're not really losing a lot out of that. For comparison, if we just take off the mod, our reload time goes from 0.9 seconds to 0.6 seconds. Not a big deal. Not a big deal in the slightest. Okay, cool. Otherwise, the build, I'm not sure if I've ever shown a Lenz build before, but this build is pretty stock standard stuff. We're using viral damage because viral damage is always really good, especially for a weapon with as low of a status chance as this. We're also using split chamber, basic amalgam serration as opposed to regular serration, because I want that extra sprint speed. But if you really want to use serration, that's perfectly fine for you. Amalgam summation, you won't be able... Amalgam serration, you won't be able to get that anymore. That was part of an event that just recently concluded, although I suspect we're going to be seeing it again soonish, I want to say, but I'm not 100% sure. Perhaps we may be seeing some new amalgam mods coming with the next round of that particular event when it comes back. Vial acceleration for quick draw speed, because this weapon, unlike the Paris Prime, actually has a relatively slow draw speed, so I still want to use vial acceleration for that. Otherwise, point strike and vital sense, because you know it's a critical weapon, so you gotta get that extra damage in. Because this weapon has 125% critical chance after point strike, you can basically say that this weapon will always do 6.5 times the amount of damage that we have listed here. So for those of you who don't know what that is, can't do the mental math, I'm not going to do the mental math. Let's have a look. That's 6.5 times 370.5 plus 4,910 blast damage plus 9,712 viral damage equals to 97,451 damage. That's a lot of damage for every explosion, and then there's always that small chance that you're going to get an orange crit, which is just even more damage. That's basically 6.5 times of that. I think that's how that works. Don't quote me. No, wait. Don't quote me on that one. So, yeah. Alrighty. So, yeah. The only thing with this weapon is you've got to be really careful, because I'm pretty sure even if you... Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can't block that. Yeah, you can't block that. So, if you shoot yourself, you're gonna die. The only way you don't die, I guess, is if you're Hildren or Harrow. Rhino will die, that's for sure. And yeah, I think we've already gone through those experiments. So one more time. This time I'm not actually going to use armor shredding abilities. I'm just going to use that magnetize. So as you can see, this particular demonstration does show the effectiveness, the overall effectiveness of... blew myself up. That shows the overall effectiveness of the armor shredding abilities that mag has. So yeah, like you're doing a lot of damage, but that armor is really going to lose is really going to cause you to lose a lot of damage. Alternatively, if you fight against, say, Corpus Tex, now obviously we also do some extra damage against Corpus Tex, but generally speaking, one bomb, and they're all dead. I think, did I get everyone? Nope. Oh man. Boom, there we go. Alrighty, hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, hit the like button. If you really enjoyed it, maybe consider subscribing to the channel. And as always, until next time, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye.